Hello, beautiful people. Welcome to this collective soul message for the now moment whenever you are connecting. This message is not date or time specific. And so I trust that when you are receiving it, it is the most perfectly divine moment to touch that beautiful heart that's beating inside. My name is Lisa Lyle, and this is my channel here on YouTube. Welcome to those of you who are new. Please hit that subscribe button and the little notification bell, and you will be notified anytime I go live or anytime a new video is put up. Those of you who have been with me for a while, thank you so much for your continued love and support. And if you haven't subscribed, please do hit that subscribe button and just check to make sure you are still subscribed. YouTube is doing some funky things these days, so a lot of folks are being unsubscribed, unknowing. They don't know it's happening. So I haven't done a collective soul message here on YouTube before. They've only usually been done within moon circles and goddess circles that I facilitate. So this is a first timer. It's like our flagship collective soul message. So thank you so much for tuning in. Please do hit that thumbs up button and drop a comment down below to let me know how your message felt to receive. So we are going to tune in right now to the collective and where we are in this moment at this stage phase of our spiritual development, our spiritual evolution and journey in the flesh. So let's just see. I want them to be really there. Did one flip? Yeah, one did. That's the one we're looking for. Okay. So for all of us, we're very much at this time in our physical body. And what it's feeling like is that within our experience, within our physical experience, we are being guided deeper into our soul truth. And as we go deeper, we move more deeply into our personal power. There's a real divine feminine feel here. So for many, I feel that the message for you is to really allow yourself to be nurtured in this process of going deeper within, because as you move into the deeper layers of your soul's truth, there may be some resistance on your I want to say your from your humanness, like your ego self may be resistant to going into that truth, or may be resistant to accepting that truth. And what you're being told here, what spirit wants you to know is that the deeper you go, the more empowered you become. And so for you at this time, it really feels like the throat and the solar plexus chakra are wanting to they're both going through a expansion, a clearing, if you will, so that they come online and that you are speaking from a place of your inner knowing. The spiritual journey is unique to each and every soul incarnate on the planet at this time. And it's often been said there are layers of truth. And what I have found personally is that there are layers of our ability to accept truth in any given moment. Truth doesn't change. Our ability to accept truth changes as we evolve and grow. So this feels like a very evolutionary time, and it feels like it's incredibly healing. And if you'll notice, like when you get right into the center there, it's like you are the living, breathing embodiment of your divine truth, the spiritual truth of all eternal souls. The light's flickering here. I'm not sure if you can see that. And so it feels like this is what you're being told is that this is a worthwhile journey and you are worth it. And your truth is beautiful. So there we go. Accept it. Oh, look at this. So the spiritual support that you're receiving, look at how these the spirals, again, divine feminine energy. The spiritual support is that your crown chakra is opening and that you are receiving. You are a highly gifted person. You are highly sensitive and highly intuitive. And it feels like you're being asked at this time to really embrace your inner knowing. Embrace the support that is there for you, because it's like you've got all this support streaming in to support you, and what's streaming in is really supportive of you moving deeper into your own personal truth. And as a result, it's like the purity of your heart that comes online. And there feels like there needs to be a willingness on your part, a willingness to accept who and what you are in this given moment, to accept that you are divine and that you were born to shine. You are a powerful being of light. And it's the heart, the purity of heart, that is really the intended guide for you in this lifetime. So allow yourself really in this moment to open up and make the connection. And there may be, for some of you, I'm feeling like there's some blockage at the crown chakra. So perhaps like just placing a hand above your head and just working to open the space up, working through prayer and meditation, really intend to receive through your crown chakra. Intend to allow God, source, the universe to speak to you through the crown chakra. This is beautiful how you've got here, the spiral moving deeper within, and then the universe. Really, the spiritual lesson is that you are supported. The whole entire universe is encouraging you to move deeper into your human experience, to move deeper into your humanness. Male guy. Okay, so let's see what is supporting you on the earthly plane. What are the lessons? What is the support in the material realm? There we go. Oh, this is beautiful. So on the material realm, you here in your physical experience, what is the message is that you are a master. You are a master incarnate. You are a being of light who came to have a human experience on this earthly realm so that you could remember who you are. There's much incoming information. And again, you will see on either side here, it's flanked by this really royal blue light. So it is all about you anchoring into your experience the truth of who you are. And that may seem like a really simplistic or perhaps a very convoluted concept. And yet, being human isn't meant to be so convoluted. It's not meant to be so confusing. And yet, for generations, we have been moved away, if you will, with intention, moved away from our essence of the essence of soul of who we truly are. And so right now you're being guided to trust your heart, to know that you are supported. I'm seeing this as your spine. So here in the center, this is about going deeper within. And how do we go deeper within? How do we receive from the universe? And that's really along our spine. When you sit straight up, shoulders back and down. Feel the straightness and the stability within your spine. If you're hunched over, and we tend to do this because we sit at computers or, we're protecting our hearts. Really be brave, roll your shoulders back and down, chest proud, and allow yourself to feel the stability and support through your spine. You are a column of light. And you are here to remember that you are a master incarnate. And to trust your heart. I keep hearing, like, trust your heart. Trust that your willingness to honor your truth is really going to open you up to receiving the blessings that are your divine birthright in this lifetime. Be good to you. So let's see what energies are supporting your manifestations, your heart-centered manifestations. What is supporting? Ah, number 28, which is a 1. What is supporting your manifestations is this new beginning. In this moment, on this day, whatever the day may be, when you are receiving and connecting with these messages, this is an opportunity, clean slate, fresh start. And again, look, we've got the spiral in there. It really comes from a unified place of accepting and acknowledging the truth of who you are, accepting and acknowledging that you are a powerful being of light and you are here to have a full-on human experience, knowing that when the human experience is done, life still goes on. As an energetic being, your life doesn't end when the meat suit gives out, when the heart stops beating and the body stops breathing. You go on as an energetic stream of frequency and at a much more evolved or higher state of awareness and consciousness. And so I keep hearing is, what would you like this fresh start to look like? What is it that you can do today to support your confidence to grow and your ability to move forward along your heart-centered path with confidence? Unconditional love surrounds you. And again, I keep hearing and I'm seeing, like, your intuition is on point. Don't disregard your inner knowing. To disregard your inner knowing is like disowning an aspect of yourself. And who wants to do that? Who would do that? So trust your inner knowing and move forward from a place of confidence, knowing that you are being guided by higher forces that seek only to support your greatest and highest outcome in this lifetime. So let's see what the outcome or possible outcome is for this time. And this is a number 30. And so what I'm hearing is the possible outcome for this time is a unified trinity from within you, the divine mother, the divine father, and the divine child who is creative and playful, living from a heart-centered space, experiencing joy in each and every day, deeply rooted and grounded. So it is your responsibility each day to stabilize through your connection to Mother Earth, to stabilize through your spine, to really, I'm hearing, have some spine. For some of you, it may be growing a spine, right? Not being so wishy-washy on things, being confident. And as a collective, we tend to be wishy-washy because we're not sure of ourselves. And you know, if we are, we may be deemed cocky or arrogant or full of ourselves. And that's not true. That's something that has been said to us for generations to really keep ourselves, to keep us down, to keep our light dim, to keep us from really stepping out into the world as God intended for us. So this has a real feeling of like divine royalty. And as you go forward through your grounded connection to Mother Earth, you are to continue to heal, continue to go deeper and deeper along that spiral into your truth, because again, there's layers of it, right? Like, we'll accept the truth as it is now, and then as we heal in this current moment, then it creates an opportunity for us to go even deeper. And there's always another layer or level for us to go deeper, just as there is for us to go higher and higher. The deeper we go into our physical experience, the higher we connect with our true source essence, which is eternally connected to source. So I'm just going to grab 3 more cards here for us for some additional guidance on how we can really allow ourselves to move deeper into the experience, how we're being supported in going deeper into the experience. Now, all of these cards used for soul messages are by the Canadian author and artist Cheryl Lee Harnish, and these decks are the Divine Guidance Oracle, Path of the Soul Oracle, and the Spirit Oracle. I'll put all the names in the description box below. Here's one card. I'm just going to get all 3 of them here. More spirals. And you know, some of you at this time may be in the midst of a storm in your life. You may feel like things are just, you know, you're not really sure which direction to go. The winds of change are blowing and you're kind of being blown here, there, and everywhere. And if that is you, if this is speaking to you, then there is a message that it's really time to get grounded, to create space in your daily life for your spiritual practices, for the devotional practices of honoring who you are as a spiritual being. And when you're grounded, think of the trees that are deeply rooted. You know, a big storm blows through, the wind blows through, the trees bend and shake, and you know, many of them on the other side of the storm are still deeply rooted and grounded. They bent and they shaked and some limbs maybe blew off, but they are still rooted at their core. And this is what it's really and what I'm hearing is that you are rooted through your intuitive knowing, through your ability to trust your knowing. And as you trust, you heal more deeply. As you trust, it's like welcoming home an aspect of yourself that you previously cast aside or disregarded as not an important aspect of life. It is incredibly important. You are incredibly important. And you are raising in vibration. And as we raise in vibration, again, it always comes back to our ability to remain grounded. So as our frequency raises, as our vibration raises, we are required to integrate. There's a big disconnect within the spiritual community, within the light community, within the human collective of this idea, like we learn something and then we move on. No, we learn something and then like a master, we integrate that. We really practice, right? This is how we make and break habits. This is how dreams are born, through practice and discipline. And so, yes, there's a very, we are all being supported at this time by incredibly high vibrations that seek only for humanity and Mother Earth to experience their greatest and highest good, abundance for all. This planetary realm is an abundant planetary realm, and there's more than enough food, water, shelter, money, everything for all of us. And yet we have been born into a matrix, if you will. We've been born into this system that doesn't want us to break free, that doesn't want you or I to be unique and to recognize that we are unique, powerful beings, eternally connected to Source, here with all of the natural resources we could ever need or desire in this lifetime, more than enough, in fact. And the same goes for, you know, the frequencies of the universe, the light that supports our human experience here on Earth. So as you feel your frequency rising, or as you feel yourself, your energy being depleted and you're feeling down and low, remember, what matters most is your thoughts about things, your thoughts about life. Are you disenchanted with life? And you know, your disenchantment will have you feeling rather depressed and down. And so if you are on that end of the spectrum, feeling low, take some time and write down 3 things, make it 10 that you're grateful for today. And that will help you to lift your vibration, because at the end of the day, You are responsible for your experience at this stage of the game. You are not responsible for things that happened to you perhaps when you were a child. As an adult, you are absolutely 100% unequivocally responsible for healing yourself and for taking responsibility for what you bring to the table each and every day. And you can do it. And know that as you take care of yourself, you are immune to the foolishness that's going on outside of you. I'm being guided to say you are protected. You are safe and you are protected as you move forward and more deeply into your journey of truth and personal power. And you'll notice the red here, both above and below what I see as you within the center here. You are got your attention is on your spine, and your attention is on making sure that you are grounded into the present moment and time. Past, present, future, all is now. It's our presence within the present moment that matters. And that's why messages from spirit are timeless and eternal, because it's all about the present moment. When we connect, it's the most perfectly divine time. When we are present for ourselves in the now moment, we often find that we are peaceful and calm in the moment. If we're thinking about what's happened, in days gone by or what's yet to happen, that can have us, either running the gamut between depressed, anxious, exhilarated, and all of that. We want to remain peaceful and know that as you do, working with your breath, working with bringing presence into the moment, you are immune to all the BS that goes on and swirls around outside of you. So today in this moment, pause, take a few deep breaths, and trust that you are safe, you are guided, you are loved, and you are protected as you move forward from this present moment forward. And healing. I'm hearing there's a deep healing. They're actually showing me these two cards together, which are similar color schemes. And what they're showing me on this card is all the little, you see, it looks like little capillaries, tree roots. Working with your breath. Perhaps, sometimes when our emotions get low, our moods get low, our physical body, we're sickly, we're tired, we don't feel well, we've always got something going on, something's always ailing us. And what I'm hearing is, if that's you, it's up to you at this time to take responsibility, to work with your breath to clear through your roots, because you are receiving. And so bringing that love and support down into your experience to clear out any stagnant energy. They're showing me like a straw. When you're blowing through a straw, if the straw is blocked or whatever, blow through your roots with your breath, clearing out the density that is clogging up your ability to move forward, clogging up your mental state. And get to nature. Get to nature. Nature supports you. You are one with nature. And so it's obvious and without a doubt that you will be supported by your time in nature. So I trust that these messages resonate with and support you. You found something here. If not, please do check out another video on this channel. There's lots here for you. I thank you so much for being here. If you would like to book your own personal soul messages with me, check the link in the description box down below. It's truly my honor and privilege to be of service to you. Until next time, I see you, I feel you, I love you. Thank you for your beautiful, courageous heart.